today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you polled folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong. And a good game
Minnesota
here,
Vikings Buffalo Bills Week 1-0.
McCarthy going to put it up right away. Completes this to Addison out left. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. More of the motion. Looking to throw McCarthy. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they'll throw in McCarthy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 76 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
McCarthy now on first down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Powering his way forward. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
They begin with a run by Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground last week for Davis. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one toward Coleman. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. On the counter, Mitchell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Davis. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessary.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
A first down carry for Davis. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra.
That's Ronnie Hickman who is there for the tackle.
2nd and 5.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Davis will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
McCarthy to throw on 1st and 10.
Going underneath, he's got... And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. They go again with Davis. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Up the middle to Davis. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Ray Davis
with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address? And
those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
That one goes for 8 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. You look at this Buffalo defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
McCarthy going to throw again. This ball caught by McIntosh. Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And he'll wisely just take will come out to the 30-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Here's Davis to run again on second.
Shrugs him off.
Whoa!
It still won't go down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Touchdown, Bills. Curtis Samuel, 52 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath. He's got Hawkinson, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Here's Bernard, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup. Of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. On play action, McCarthy. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 4 yards out. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 1. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jamison Williams, 69 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like, oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. To the air with McCarthy. To Jefferson on the slant. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now it's blocked. And now the Bills have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normally you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
Yeah, a little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They keep it with Davis on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
2nd and 10.
They'll run it again here with Davis.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down, here's Mitchell, taken down at the 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And just shutting him off there. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And that will keep this a 15-point game. Hard to believe that they could mount that long of a drive and come up with nothing on the scoreboard.
It can be disheartening, it can be frustrating, and can also cause some anger, because when that happens, that type of a drive, and you come up empty, you're really looking for someone to blame, and you start pointing fingers at each other.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Now Chubb running right. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Getting it out wide here to Bernard.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Now Bernard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Minnesota.
His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Davis.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here's a give to Davis. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. 2nd and 9. They run over center with Mitchell.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Another run with Mitchell.
Powers through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll run with Mitchell.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bills are able to add on to that lead.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. following the touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they take a knee. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they will take a knee here. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line.
The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one. Jared Goff has a touchdown pass to his favorite target, Amon-Ra St. Brown. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. Gabe Davis, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Drake May has thrown a touchdown pass. It was a solid first half of football for running back Ray Davis. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So here are the Bills to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Try to make it 9 in a row. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 131 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And just not a big enough hole to break this one. He gets it to the 35 after showcasing that tough running of his. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground. At the 37.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Davis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, it's Davis. And here he'll be brought 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On the draw, here's Mitchell.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They go play action here on first down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Up the middle to Davis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings. so brings up fourth. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll begin here with Bernard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a carry for Bernard. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a first down, as a quick slant gets him 14. Back to throw.
McCarthy looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy got his man complete over the middle. That's more. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Bernard.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Justin Jefferson
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings get a bit closer. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
That's caught at the 1. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
They begin with a run by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
7 yards there and a first down. They'll run it again here with Davis. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Inside give to Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A give here to Mitchell.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a handoff to Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Davis trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They'll run it here with Bernard.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
10 more there and another first down. Again, here's Bernard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has had a whale of a game. In the 3rd quarter, you're already over 200 yards. I don't know what more he can do at this point.
Not a whole lot, and what he has found is that zone that we always talk about, where every carry feels great. Every carry potentially is a sprint to the end zone, and all he wants to do is ride it as long as this game goes on.
Yeah, now he's just thinking 300 yards maybe.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And shedding through the tackle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
2nd down and 6 now. On the counter, Mitchell.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Back now in Buffalo. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Being chased out left. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it out. He hot puts it out.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. 2nd and 3.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Steps away. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd down and a yard.
Back to throw. McCarthy. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
Touchdown, Bills!
Dalton Kincaid
from 17 yards out.
And the Bills are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, And now off to the races down the right side.
Inside the 10. Touchdown. Rondale Moore.
76 yards.
And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
A try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
McCarthy to throw on 2nd down.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. McCarthy. He drops it off for Bernard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again, McCarthy. Addison hauls it in.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, McCarthy.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. Another run with Mitchell. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And take it right on the 30. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL, except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. On the handoff, Mitchell. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
Here's Mitchell.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
They run. It's Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A run with Mitchell.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it to football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on... And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Bills are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Bernard churning, and he lost the football.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
And now out come the Bills.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Complete to Addison on the out route.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Completes this.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think,
touchdown! A great play there. 26 yards.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bills, and that should all but do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over 40 seconds to go. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Now McCarthy throwing on first down.
And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
The train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.